And we're back with another episode of Nefashuu's Pokemon White Wedlocke Challenge. Ah, yeah. This music is just too good. I'm digging your violin, I guess that is. You know, I only think I've just realized what that is after this whole time. Anyway, we're here in Opaloosid City, and it is almost time to take on the next gym. But if you remember last time, Team Plasma, they jumped up a notch, their propaganda, and so there's a lot to discuss with Iris down there, and we're going to see her in just a moment. But first, it's time to do my customary exploration. Before we do any of that, though, I completely forgot to check out my new Pokemon. Now, if you remember, we caught Palladium, I guess her name is, the Pawniard, and we will see what nature you are, my friend. And neutral nature, we've got quite a few neutral natures going on. I think Pawniard's another one of those Pokemon, much like Mercury, the Mienfoo, that you evolved pretty late, so I don't know if I'm going to realistically use you, but it's nice that you're there. I don't know why I have more neutral natures than defensive. The odds are pretty ridiculous there, but there we go. It's not like we've got no attacking natures either, my goodness. Okay, so I don't remember if we healed, so just to be on the safe side, we're going to do it again. So, I've been thinking quite a little bit of time, because there's been a little bit of time since I last recorded. I'm trying to let my game let my episodes catch up. I know I mentioned recently I've had some household changes, so I'm having to sort of adapt my recording schedule so that it is sort of less convenient, sort of, but also it's more rigid in what I can do. So I'll kind of know when I can and can't record episodes, which is kind of handy. I try to eliminate as much background noise as possible, but you guys don't want to hear me yammer on about it too much. We'll talk to this random man instead. Sometimes I think this. There could be another world where a person who looks just like me lives in a completely different way, but that's just preposterous. It's not like there are multiple games. A slow passage of time in Opaloosid City. It fits an old woman like me perfectly. Well, at least you're in this version of it, not the other version. I don't know why I'm here. I don't think I actually need anything. Oh, quite a decent amount of money. Now, I'm hoping you sell TMs, my friend. I don't think you do. Although you do sell Dusk Balls and Quick Balls, so actually, let's get some of those. For sure. Just blow 10,000 Pokédollars on those things. Now, there's a big problem coming up. I don't have anything super effective against Drayden's Pokemon. And it's not Drayden, I think. Oh, what it is Summer. I think Iris is the gym leader in this game. It's one of those two. But I don't have any super effective move. The best I think I could get is there was a TM for Blizzard back in, I think it was the Icarus City Pokemon Center. So we have to go there at some point. We also have to look in his bin, which is empty. But there you go. We'll deal with this next time. But let's speak to you first. The hopes of an ancient people are put into this melody. I will bring them back to us now. Whoa, you have quite the power there. I spent so many happy days training my Pokemon as we grew strong together. And then they all died. There, that's the story, man. So, have we really been making our Pokemon suffer? It's quite possible, I'm not gonna lie. What's this way? I don't think we can even go this way. Yeah, there's some guard. There is something ahead and the road is closed now. Something ahead? That's not very specific. I demand reasons. I also demand to look in this other bin, which is just going to be empty, so I don't know why. So yeah, I don't think we're ever going to go there, because I think that's post-game. That's cool. We don't need to go there. We need to speak to you, though. Hi. If all Pokemon are released, trainers and gym leaders will no longer exist. For better or worse, the world will surely change. This looks like Item City up here. Am I going to be disappointed? I guess I am. Who just put this random hill here? It's quite scenic, I suppose. Hey, that person called N had the legendary Pokemon with him, so he has to be a legendary hero, right? He's going to change the world, isn't he? I hope not. Not if I have anything to say about it. Well, this place looks funky and very expensive to upkeep. Hey, speak to me! Oh, right, this is ridiculous. Yo, Cafagrigus. Looks like you could try it a little harder. What's that supposed to mean? If this is for EVs or something, we'll try Oxygen. Oxygen's got to be my best one. Oh, what is this? Are they still missing things? I find that hard to believe. I don't know what that means. Who are you to judge my Pokemon anyway? Get out of here. The more this city develops, the more futuristic it'll become. I'm sure of this. I want to grow up quickly. Whoa, you don't want to wish for things so soon, young child. If I had cherished old things, they could have reminded me of olden days. I totally forgot what I was like when I was a child. There's no video evidence. I think I was hoping to grow up quickly. You know, I wonder if when I reach my oldness, when I get to like 70 and 80, I wonder if I'll watch back on my old YouTube videos. Will YouTube even exist then? Will the world exist then? Who knows? What will exist is a bin that has nothing in it though. I want to know the future. I'm very worried. I wonder how my child... Time? Really? Okay, I mean, it is a nice addition to curries and stews. I'm making a machine that connects the future and present, but electricity is desperately short. I've heard in another world, there's another open-listed city that looks very futuristic. And pray tell, how would you have heard of this? If there is a Pokemon from that world that knows the move Charge, the machine may work. If you're able, would you be... Well, I don't have that. Expecting me to travel dimensions? Well, no expectations or anything. What will I be when I grow up? Well, the future is yours, young child. I think I always wanted to be an astronaut way back in the day before I realised it would require way too much work to achieve that sort of aim, so I didn't do it. Can I get into Route 10 yet? I'm gonna expect no is the answer. Hi. Victory Road stands in the way of a chance at the Pokemon League. You have zero skills to get through it. Can I actually get there? The trembling before the Pokemon League is a tremble of excitement. Although you won't be getting there just yet. I guess I can go to Route 10, but we're not going to do that just yet. We might return in a moment. This way leads to Victory Road, but if you don't have 8 badges, you cannot reach the end. No one can. Well, I guess we can go there. Again, we will deal with that momentarily, but there's more of Opelucid to explore. Battle House, Triple Battle. Nope. We're staying away from there. Oh boy, that doesn't sound like a good idea to me. The Battle House, where you can have a triple battle, is next door. Precisely where I don't want to go. Although, if I miss anything there, please let me know. I need your help. Whether or not you're troubled by the move attract, take this. Destiny Knot. When a Pokemon holding a Destiny Knot is affected by the move attract, the opponent will also fall in love. That's more useful for, like, endless breeding of Pokemon. I don't know why I'd advocate such a thing. It doesn't matter if we win or lose, as long as we have Pokemon with us. I mean, if you lose, you won't have Pokemon with you. You need to have 8 gym badges to challenge the Pokemon League. However, even with such skills, it's hard to defeat the Elite Four who are waiting. That is a problem for future me to deal with. We got the 8th gym first, okay? We'll deal with that afterwards. My goodness. Speaking of gyms, some guy in glasses. Let's not bother him. He looks like serious business. The legendary Pokemon is a symbol of Unova. Does that mean Plasma is right? I just don't know, man. Don't believe them, man. No way! Without Pokemon, I'll be too lonely and sad. But am I only using my Pokemon now? Yeah, it's something to think about. I'm simultaneously backing and not backing the ideals of Team Plasma. 63, 64. I was counting all the kinds of props for musicals. That's what I do in my spare time, you see. I think there are about 100 different kinds. If you have a lot of props, it makes you want to put them on Pokemon. If you put props on Pokemon, it makes you want to participate in a musical. Don't you agree? Nope. I'm not okay with going back there ever again. Know what? I'm a huge musical fan. Oh, you have a prop case. You must be a fan too. Sure, why not? Do you like a new prop? Oh, I'll accept free stuff though. A gift box. Thank you. Not for me though. You know what? I'm a huge musical fan. I feel like I've just said that. If you come see me again tomorrow, I'll give you a different prop. Okay. I mean, free stuff I'm not going to complain too much about. Hi. This is just between me and you, okay? I'm really not a very good trainer. So I think Team Plasma might have the right idea when you take Pokemon away from big trainers. I do feel sorry for the Pokemon who were robbed though. Well, and the people, I suppose. They'll tell a story that got opposite side. Hey, guy! This is just between you and me, okay? I used to be part of Team Plasma, but it's strange whenever around you thinks the same way, isn't it? So I left Team Plasma to think for myself about what I want to do. To tell a story that got on the opposite side. I'm sure they have names. They don't have beds though. But that's not uncommon in this world. I wonder if Iris is just curious as to why I'm just running around everywhere. Alright, I suppose it's time to progress the story. Ah, the strings. Oh, it's just a little far. Oh my gosh, why was you taking so long? That was ridiculous. This is it, man. This is my house or something. I don't know. Someone lives here. Alright, in fact, who does live here? It's Drayden, okay. Drayden's house it is. I'll explain. What you are holding is the Darkstone. Zekrom, who likely awakened from the Darkstone, and Reshiram, who is already awake, were once the same Pokemon. the single dragon Pokemon on the Twin Heroes brought new regions of being and stuff, and people in Pokemon had happy lives, at least for a little bit of time, I don't really know. One day, however, the twin heroes, the older brother who sought the truth, and the younger brother who saw ideals, began to argue about whether or not sweet or salted popcorn was better. The single dragon-type Pokemon that had been with him all that time split his body into two as such a revelation. One sided with the older brother, he preferred salted popcorn, and the other with the younger brother. Its pursuit of truth, the white dragon Pokemon sought to usher in a new, better world. Sometimes, I mean, from the perspective of some people, I guess. Its name was Reshiram, though, and the other black-type dragon Pokemon sought ideas to usher in a new world of hope. Its name was Zekrom, at least I think it is, at least also the cover said. Oh my gosh. Because the two of them were once the same entity, the battle raged endlessly, and neither one could be declared the winner. They simply exhausted themselves. The twin heroes proclaimed that there was no one side that was right, and ceased conflict. I mean, that's why you see mixed bags of popcorn these days. I don't really know who would get those, though. It's kind of a cop-out. But the two heroes started his battle again, and instantly the Reshiram and Zekrom destroyed the universe with fire. Like, I don't know how it's still here even after, but they disappeared after that. But, I mean, if people work with Pokemon in the right way, we don't have to worry anymore about the world being destroyed and stuff. And, I mean, Reshiram and Zekrom worked hard for everyone and made a new region. I don't know why we should be concerned about that. So it should be alright, I think. True, Pokemon cannot speak, apart from Meowth sometimes, and that Ghastly on that one occasion. And I guess you could count Slowking in the movie, in the second movie, that one. People may hurt Pokemon even more by imposing their selfish thoughts. But no matter what, Pokemon and people believe in each other, need each other, and will continue to live together. Yeah, that's what we're going to say anyway. So I'm not going for guilty plans of trying to separate Pokemon. That's just not how it is, man. Sorry, we got a little off topic at the end. This is everything we know. Unfortunately, we don't know how to wake up the legendary Pokemon. The Pokeflute doesn't seem to work. I made a promise to Olga. You must win the gym badge from the Oplucid Pokemon Gym. Iris, you go and be Proton's opponent at the Pokemon Gym. I've got a nice curry going. Yay! Oh my god, we looked for such a long time. I really was strong, just like Draven, and I hope that I beat you. Ugh. Yeah, we gotta deal with that. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. And these guys just live in Draven's house, huh? I'm coaching Iris, but honestly, she's been stronger than me ever since she came here. But I don't tell Draven. I just like to claim the salary. Concerned about your Pokemon's weight. You don't need to put on a diet, just let hold this, a floatstone. I don't see if I would be able to use that ever. I don't think I've ever used that in my entire life. I have an item I don't know how to use. Would you try and give it a use and see if you can make it work? Sure. Ring target. Another item I don't think I'm going to use. Wait a minute, you do have a bed. Did the other guy have a bed? It's quite entirely possible that I just missed it. I mean, they can't both have beds. One bed for what? There's 4 of you living here? Who were those guys, Drayden? Just letting them in your house? Alright. So, that was pretty productive. We've explored everywhere we need to be here. Now, my guys are... Some of them are 42, and the level limit is 43. Now, what I'm going to do to round this episode out is I'm going to go and catch 2 more Pokemon, or at least that's the hope. We may have to fight some trainers along the way, so I don't want to train too much. But it turns out that there is an encounter I think I could get here at P2 Laboratory from way back, and then also, apparently if I head to the bottom of Mistralton Cave, then there is a whole separate area that counts separately, like some sort of chamber, which I could get an encounter there, and I feel like I want to get the most encounters I can. And then there's also Route 10, which I can apparently get to, which is quite cool. Thank you, Furry Slash, once again for that info. I would have completely missed these otherwise. So we're going to head back here first, and we're going to go to P2 Laboratory. So I'll see you guys sometime around there. Maybe I'll fight a trainer by accident, who knows. I mean, let's be real, I could totally fight those other trainers on that route, but again, it's the XP that I'm worried about, more so than the level. I have Repel up, so I'm not worried about not having Smoke Ball on Etrium at the moment. We should be okay. Just gotta dodge as many trainers as I can, and I didn't face you, I remember, I avoided you, so we're gonna hopefully continue to try and avoid you, and we did. Now, I think this one led us to good places. I hope that we can take this and go somewhere. P2 Laboratory, somewhere in the upper right-hand corner. That's apparently not where I'm supposed to be going. Were they on the bottom or the top? I can't remember. I'm going to look again just in case. Okay, they're at the top. That's good to know. So we're going to head back. They're at the top, so we're going to go on the bottom. Oh, this doesn't count towards my Repel. I mean, does this even lead me there, I wonder? We'll find out, I guess. So I think... Firstly, we need to put a repel. And we do need more repels. But we're going to head on here. I actually think we can do anything here. I think this isn't the right way. So we might have to go up. Or maybe I'm missing something entirely. Okay. Let's try this again. Ah, I failed. Okay, I guess we're facing you. I learned all the good points of Alamamolo by swimming with Pokemon. I will show off its strength. I'm hoping that's all you have. I can deal with Alamamolo. And I think your levels are perfectly fine too, Joyce. 35. So that's still pretty high. I'm not gonna lie. But Ichim, I'm sure you can handle this. Let's Shadow Ball and see how much it does. Ah, you silly fish. This is the first video I'm recording, by the way, after... Those of you may have seen that there was a leak of a Pokemon Gold beta from a long time ago. We're talking like the original Gold, and there were some Pokemon in there that were never released, which I find really fascinating, to be honest. It's quite crazy that those existed. There's some like baby Pokemon for older Pokemon. It's so bizarre. I don't think that I'm going the right way. Am I missing something? It might be that I have to go around this whole island, but I don't think so. I feel like I'm being a massive idiot right now, but I just want to avoid trainers but also get there. So, is there anywhere that leads you up? I guess not. So I was going the right way this whole time. I'm not being tricked by you. I'm kind of glad that I faced this trainer in hindsight. Alright, so we'll head this way. Because it seems like the way to be. Maybe... I don't know if you can get up there. It looks like you probably can. So maybe we should do that. We're playing a fire here. If there are trainers, we're pretty screwed. I just want to get down, and we're not going to go in anywhere. I just want an encounter. Ooh, and you are someone that may face me if I'm not careful. There is a strength boulder here. Now, how does one sneak past you? I saw you looked up a minute ago. Okay, we actually did it. That's amazing. Alright, I've got to be careful. I think you could get the HM for Waterfall here as well, which would be quite useful. Man, this is tense. Oh, there's a guy there. Now, I wonder... Well, we'll put a repel up. I wonder if this is the way. This is some stealth level craziness we've got going on here. I guess we have to go round. Or, maybe... Oh, okay, we're fighting a thing. I don't have the smoke ball up. Oh, it's an ordinary. Okay, well, we should be fine. We can even knock it out if we want it, although not with Eatrum we can't. Get out of here, Eatrum! Okay, you did. So, I think we might have to go all the way round. If so, how does one get there? Very valid question. Okay, I guess we have to go up that hill because I can't see any other way round. But that's fine. Alright, this guy at least rotates consistently, which is a very bizarre sentence to be saying. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. And now, we can hopefully head downstairs. This looks more like it. So let's head here. And if it doesn't work, then this is kind of a shakedown. Well, I suppose now we're here. No, this is the way we came up, right? No, it isn't. Oh, this is a problem for future me. I think what my plan is that I'm going to go at some point. After we get our 8th badge is when we'll do all this backtracking. I think that's the best thing to be doing. I mean, who knows what the correct route is? We're just going to head up further north, I guess. And apparently, this is a shakedown. Why would you do this? Alright, this looks a little bit more promising. Oh, I think this is it. I think we're here. We all double check though by checking the town map. Yeah, we're at P2 Laboratory. Now, we do have quick balls, at least, so I think Etrium's the best thing for it anyway. Is anything in here? My curiosity's getting the better of me. What is this? A dubious disc. Ooh. Pretty sure that involves Dusclops, which you can't even get before you beat the game, so yeah. So this guy's kind of just wandering around. I do want that item though. At least he wrote, again, more consistent rotators. I'm very happy with these. Oh, I'm very glad that I did this. That makes me wonder if I can get Ice Beam somewhere. I don't know where I'd be able to get it though. I want Ice Beam more than I want Thunderbolt. And Flamethrower, if I can get Flamethrower somewhere, that would be really cool too. Let's get this Repel off. My goodness. Alright, so here's our encounter. I have no idea what we can catch here, but we'll find out. I could get that Rustling Grass, but that will probably just be an Ordino, which we haven't actually got yet, so that would be something different at least. Alright, here we go. Our encounter for P2 Laboratory. There's a Herdier, and we don't actually have a Lillipup or anything like that either. So Herdier it is. You've intimidated me. Now this thing might have a Dark Attack, but I think Etrium can still take it. But can Herdier take this Quick Ball? I'm hoping for my sake that it cannot. 3? Yeah, okay. Kinda confused me then. I almost thought I wasn't going to work, but it did. It loyally follows its trainer's orders. For ages, they have helped trainers raise their Pokemon. Well, I'm hoping that you've helped me too, potentially, if we ever use you. So I think you should be named Helium? I don't think I've named anything Helium. At some point, I'm going to forget this totally. But never mind. Helium it is. Alright. Okay, I'm sorry, Mr. Scientist, but we're now going to leave you here. We're instead going to go back to Miss Stroughton Cave. Yeah, that's the one. Alright, we'll head there, and I'll see you guys when I'm there. We're back. We're back with crazy flashness. Alright, I need to get the flash going again. Wherever it is. I think I got rid of flash on Etrium. So it's time to reteach. And I think we'll get rid of Toxic because we can just reteach Toxic, which is fine. Although hopefully for the battles ahead it's not too bad. Oh yeah, I actually need to use Flash. And again, I'm going to try and avoid as many trainers as I can. But if we do need to face them, I want to be in a good position. Now, so supposedly, the reason I'm here is that the bottom floor is called something else completely different. And because its name is completely different, well, that means that supposedly we can catch the thing. This guy looks like he might have rock types. I don't know what I can do about this though. Okay. Let's get this going. We've got to be very quick about this if we want to avoid this trainer. Okay, it worked. Excellent. Now be careful. And also, if I did find... I do want that item. If I did get Thunderbolt there, these other caves may have Ice Beam in them. I really want Ice Beam rather than Blizzard. It seems like such a better alternative. And Repel's all off. Let's not make this error. Now, I don't know if having Ice Beam would change my ultimate strategy, but it would be very helpful. I'm still thinking I want to use Tin and Titanium, and Ice Beam would be very helpful, but if we have... I mean, where's Precious Bouldering? But if you have Ice Beam, we could stick that on... I think we could stick that on all of our water types. So that would be nice. Okay, so it goes up rather than down? Huh. Alright then. I wonder how many trainers are in this part of the depths. Who knows? This seems like item territory, and it is an Ultra Ball. Here I thought I was going downstairs. This also seems like item territory. And it is, it's a hyper potion. Wow, we're on point today. So we can't actually get there. Whoa! Close, but no cigar. Okay, no hidden item there. It was not... Third time was not lucky. A hardstone? That is probably not very consequential for me. Alright, this boulder's going in, I guess. And actually, I think going up there is where I need to go. But I mean, whilst we're here, we might as well pick these other items up. There's the super repel. Excellent. I don't know where this goes. I just hope there's no trainers. No, there's an item. It's rock slide. Oh, that's pretty cool. Man, maybe I should be exploring these places. There's TMs all over the place. Rock slide is no ice beam, but it's still really good. And an iron. I don't know who left this here. I swear I make that joke every time. I find an iron on the floor. Oh my gosh, the hidden iron master. My goodness. Okay, so if I remember correctly... Okay, this is not... Oh, it is. See? Guidance chamber. And I think actually talking to that guy unleashes Cobalion. Oh, hello. Which might be happening right now. I saw your skill. It's impressive for one so young. Your skill of pushing boulders and fight... No, it's the hidden item skill. That's what I'm talking about. Maybe you're the one. It may be possible. How about it? Will you listen to an old man's story? No, not yet. Leave now. And never come back, I wonder? Can I at least come around this side? An Ultra Ball. Because I think if I go any further, I'll take down Cobalion. I don't really want to do that just yet. But Dust Stone, no, I will appreciate. Conflicted as to whether I want to listen to this old man's story. Actually, no, I don't want to put Repel up. I want to catch things. So let us walk around. Now, I really want to drill, though. So it could be that we find one here. Unlike a Boulder. Eacham, I should put the quick ball on you, shouldn't I? I'm hoping you can still run from Boulder, though. And you can. That's good. So, I tell you what, if I can't find I think maybe you can only get Drillbur by rustling grass. And I do really want one. But we'll see. I'll give it 2 more encounters before I make another decision. To revive. Not terribly useful. You know, I think I will listen to this old man. It's a Woobat. We already have a Woobat. So yeah, luckily Guidance Chamber counts as somewhere completely different. I'm just conflicted as to whether I want to listen to the old man. I think I just want to stay away from him for now. And if Ice Beam was down here, then so be it. Alright, there's another Woobat. Alright, so this was encounter number 3. We'll give it one more go. And then we'll run into those rustling balls and hope for a Drillbur. If not, I guess I'll have to stick Repels up. It's another Boulder! So, I get one more encounter. I don't usually like cheesing it like this, but I don't think I can get anything else here. So with that in mind, let's find our Super Repels. And we're going to run back and forth, or bike back and forth rather, until we can find something in the dust clouds. And for the once I actually want to bump into them. Okay, well I can't really get that until I listen to this guy, so let's... Ah, you... Jeez. Alright, let's listen to your story. In the distance past, when Pokemon and people lived in different worlds, a war between people started, an intense fire in a forest where many people lived. Oh, good grief. The Pokemon are surrounded by smoke and flames. They were in big trouble. And then, for legends, Cobalion, Terrakion, and Virizion appeared. Terrakion used his amazing strength to destroy roads blocking the escape route. Virizion used his quick movements to protect Pokemon from looming flames. Isn't it grass type? And Cobalion led the frightened Pokemon out of the burning woods. The people who started the war were routed by the powers of the legends. Because of Cobalion, Terrakion, and Virizion, the war was ended. When people fight, there's no peace for Pokemon either. The 3 legends learned that the deeds of humans could lead to dire consequences for their world. They cut themselves off from people and disappeared. No one saw much of them after that, and the Free faded into myth. I've been searching for them for decades, and I finally figured out that one of them was deep in this cave. But the legendary Free do not trust people. If people approach, they bare their fangs and attack. It can't be helped because they only know the old world. They still don't know the world has become a place where people and Pokemon try to understand and help each other, or at least that's what we lead them to believe. You seem like you might be able to show them that people and Pokemon can trust each other and live together. If they take another look at people, I think they'll stop hiding from us. Cool story, man. So we're not going to go much further into this cave, but... Oh, well, there's Cobalion. A rare candy. Yeah, we are not messing around with Cobalion at all. But it's good to know at least you're not safeguarding too many items. That's kind of what my main worry was. But we'll at least push these here. Aha, that's what we want. Give me a Pokemon. It's an electric gem. This might be happening a bunch of times. Alright, what's in here? Nothing! I've been had! So I guess it's time to just run round until I get a rustling piece. Because a Drillbur could be really useful if that's what it is. I guess I'm just going to keep riding round until I find something. And I just have to hope that it is a Drillbur that I find. And yeah, it has to be in this room, so I can't even move from this room. I don't know how common these rustling patches are, but we're going to find one. Eventually. I might fast forward until we do. Aha! Here we go. Here's our encounter. It is a Drillbur. Excellent. This is gonna be cool. Well then, Quick Ball it is. Well, I think it's a Quick Pokemon. Actually, I don't know if it is. Excadrill definitely is though. Wow, that thing was not cooperative at all. How much will Rock Slide do? It was okay. Well, I guess we'll Will-O-Wisp you. Come on, Etrium, help me out here. You did not help me out here at all. Aha! Alright. Playing hardball, eh? I guess if it was too easy, I would be a little bit suspicious. We'll Ultra Ball you. How about you merit being an Ultra Ball? And just have this thing, hope this thing doesn't burn itself to death. Alright, you're playing this game. Trying to slash at nothing. Come on, Ultra Ball. I need this, man. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. We did it. It makes its way swiftly through the soil by putting both claws together and rotating at high speed. That sounds pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. Now, problem is, I don't know much that begins with D. I think we've used all our Ds. We have Darmstadtium, which I don't think fits. We have Dysprosium and Dubnium already. So we might have to find one beginning with E for Excadrill. But what could it begin with? Have a little bit of a browse here. I will find one, I definitely saw one. So we've got Europium. That kind of works, let's do that. Or at least in my brain. You know what, there's not much else you can do. Europium. Excellent. We got a Drillbur. Alright, now, let's get out of here. In fact, we're going to dig out. Now, we can catch something on Route 10 still, so this episode's not quite over. So we'll go there. And I guess we'll be back. Psych, we're in Wellspring Cave. I figured I wanted to come here just in case there was Ice Beam. I can't really give up on this hunt. There must be some cool TMs down here. I need all the help I can get with this next gym. I don't want to like skimp out by missing an area. Well, I guess we'll find out, huh? There's got to be something good here. But I know there are also a bunch of trainers, so I've got to be super careful as to what is down here. We'll stick Flash up on Etrium. I'm going to try and avoid as many trains as I can, as is tradition. Okay, there's nothing down here, but see, there's an item there. I need these. I don't actually think this goes anywhere. I would be wrong, because it does go somewhere. Low sweep, okay, that's... See, that's a thing. I could deal with low sweep. I'm pretty sure going straight is just a path into trainers, so if we go around the outside, that might work. And there is an item up there, which I kind of want. I want all the TMs, man. But yeah, there's like black belts there. Were those a pair of black belts? That would be bad. So, I mean, we'll see if we can get around these guys. If not, I hope that item does not hate me for missing it. Okay, there's no free item there. There's an item here, though. It's a Mystic Water. Don't I already have one of those? Which I use on a frequent basis. Hey, this totally gets around these guys. Aha! So I could have done this like a long time ago, and I chose not to. It's a dive ball, okay. So I wonder what's up here then. If I don't have to face these trainers. We will see. Oh, okay, well, we're facing whatever this is. Luckily, I have a smoke ball up, so this Basculin, or a level 5 Basculin, is of no concern. Not quite sure where you can find ones at this level here, but there you go. Alright, what have we got? This is an ominous looking item. Focus Blast! Well, that's also interesting. Alright, okay, now I think I'm satisfied. I don't think we're getting Ice Beam. Now it's time for the real Route 10. I'm hoping that nothing terrible comes of this. Now those things are fungus. Actually, that wouldn't be so bad. Maybe it's an Amoongus, actually. But I think I'd rather look in the grass. I just have to be super careful not to go too far right and face these trainers. Alright, here's our encounter for Route 10. Except it's a Herdia, which we have. Level 34. Was that about the same level we caught ours at? I think it was. So that was encounter number 1. Kind of glad I didn't get a Herdia here, I won't lie. Encounter number 2. Bouffalant. I thought you might be able to get one here. Now this could be interesting. Alright, Etrium. These things hit pretty hard. So hopefully we can just quick ball it and be done. But just in case things go very bad, we do have the smoke ball on you. I did not want to stay in that at all. Aha! You can't revenge me. That's Will-O-Wisp. Oh, thank goodness we have you up in front, Etrium. So many hard-hitting things. You can't outscare Etrium. It's just not possible. So you have one move left, and I wonder what it is. Hopefully we don't have to wander too much longer. Hopefully we can just Ultra Ball it. I'm not messing around with this thing. These things hit really hard. Now this, I don't mind being an attacking nature. Oh, Horn Attack. Okay, so it can't actually hit you with any attacks, Etrium. Now, would Dust Balls work now? It's kind of nighttime. I think we'll try and, if the Ultra Balls continue to not work. Which they're not doing. Okay, well I'm not concerned about being hit by this thing, so that's fine. But I do so want this thing. Yeah, it's got bling on its horns. Look at it. We'll keep Ultra Balling. Come on, Bouffalant. Join us. Yeah, we did it. Oh man. Now this is quite the Pokemon to obtain. I like. They charge wildly and headbutt everything. That sounds fantastic. Their headbutts have enough destructive force to derail a train. Wow. I'm guessing that's been tested then. Did I name anything Boron? I don't know that I did. But we're naming you Boron anyway. I think that's a good name for you. Wait, I had a Basculin. What did I name Basculin? Ah, man. Did I name the Basculin Boron? Or did I name it Bromine? You know, we're naming you Boron, and if it turns out that I named something else Boron, then so be it. Alright. This episode ended up being a lot more productive than I thought it was going to. I also don't know how long this episode is. But it does mean that next time, I think is gym time. We'll check if the gym is open for business. And it sure is. So I think at the beginning of the next episode, we're going to do some training to get everyone to level 42. And then we'll take on the gym. And I'm kind of nervous, but we've at least stocked ourselves up with more than we've had before. Alright, so let's check our Pokemon out. Now, did I name you Boron? I named you Barium. I don't even remember that. Alright, yeah, nothing's named Boron, so that's pretty good. Okay, so first we have Helium. You are attacking, which is okay for... It's okay. It's okay for a Herdio, I think. We have Drillbur. You are also attacking, which I also have no problem with. Your speed is lower, that's kind of a pain. And an Impish Buffalant, who is defensive? Alright. And it does lower your special attack, which you don't actually need. So that's a good defensive option. Wow. Check this out. I think there's only one more thing we can encounter in this whole game now, in Victory Road. I could be wrong, but that's what I think is the case. So I got a lot of thinking to do. With all these TMs I have, I might even look up where you get Ice Beam, because I need all the help I can get. If not, I'm going to have to rely on Blizzard. And that's no good. But that's a problem for future me to deal with. For now, I think we will part ways here, my friends. So until next time, thank you guys for watching. I'll let you hear this mad tunage as we play out, and I'll see you in the next episode. Toodles!